Alright, bonjour à tous, Battosay here, welcome to episode 15 of my Let's Play, and today we are gonna build the automated kiln and some part of the pottery. Not sure I'm gonna have enough time to finish it. And before that I just wanted to quickly have a look in the breeding farm. I stayed overnight in the farm here and left it up and running, and I was glad to see that the wheat farm above was working perfectly and the breeding farm itself worked well. I got a nice amount of glue from the leather, also made a bit of tallow, and the pot with the pig works great as well, so I'm gonna use the tallow and the glue to make some mining charges later on, because I'm gonna use them to dig out the space I'm gonna use for the mob trap. But enough with the breeding farm now, let's get to the part with the new kilns. So far nothing is polished, I just have the row set up. I've almost finished the Archimede screw that I'm gonna use to carry the items all the way up, and then use a water flow which will be above these bricks to carry the unfired pottery into a hopper that will feed the kiln. The setup for the kiln is just like the one I showed you in the previous episode, so with the piston pushing the brick right where the pottery will end up when it's cooked, which will push it into a water flow that will go into this hopper over there. I've just hooked up the hibaches under that, along with a turntable for the bellows, and I've used this turntable that's used for the bellows to also be my timer for the cooking. So the same signal that goes to the gearbox for the bellows also goes to a block dispenser counter with 5 blocks, 4 wool slabs and 1 conductive blocks. That goes to a monostable circuit, that's the vertical design of it, we'll get to that later. And this pulse goes to the pistons above, first to eject the cooked item into the water and a bit after. So first to the piston, the first one and the second, and with a bigger delay to the last one, the dispenser here. And I think I have to, no, I can't pour it like that. I'm gonna have to come up with something different for the pouring here, but whatever. So yeah, that's the kiln and that's the Archimede screw. So that's simply using the block dispenser, placing blocks at different time, which will carry the item up, because when you place a block with the block dispenser, just like when you place a block in a hole, the item will pop up above. So if we use the same idea to carry the block up, if I place a block here, the items will be ejected on the side, just like that. But if there's a block on the side, then the items will pop up above here, just like that. So if there's a whole line of blocks just above, except just let me place some items over here, then all of the redstone will get above. Just like that. So to do that, I've simply connected the dispenser here using the vertical transmission with the redstone. So on the same block as the dispenser, I have a torch with a redstone powering it, then a block, another torch, the redstone, and again above the same thing, a block, a torch, another block, and the redstone going to this dispenser. Same thing on the other side, the torch here for this block, dispenser, the torch again, and they're simply inverted. So let's get behind. So this side is powered first, and this side is inverted and slightly delayed, so 4 ticks. This way you have, let me get rid of that. So you always have the block dispenser being paired, so that makes a too high gap or a too high wall. You always want to power the dispenser that's on the bottom, and after that the one above, and when there's block you want to remove this block first and then remove the one above. This way when you have items here, when you send the signal, first the blocks on this side will go away or be placed, so this means that this block will go away. This way when this block dispenser will be powered a bit after, the items will go above and won't be blocked by the block which was removed from the block dispenser here. I just need to connect that to the button, and something to have 3 pulses instead of 1, because I need 3 different pulses to carry all of the items all the way up. And also I'm gonna have a lever powering 2 sticky pistons, which are here and here. I'm gonna have a water sources here, which will be blocked by some blocks here, and that's gonna carry the unfired pottery into the hoppers here to feed the kiln without having to manually go here. Even if that's not too difficult, I wanted to play a bit with that, because on the other side for the pottery making I'm gonna use the same Archimedes screw, but it's gonna be hooked up to the pottery setup itself. This way the clay balls that will be ejected when we are making pottery will automatically go back up and feed the block dispenser to be able to use all of the clay that I've placed and not have to periodically come and take the clay ball back and place them in the dispenser. So for the kiln setup we are gonna very quickly see how it's made. So that's fairly simple. I have over here a lever pouring my hibaches. I'm using the same signal, so the signal for the hibaches will go also into this redstone. Then I have a torch which stops a gearbox, because I'm gonna have my turntable here on the 3rd notch with a redstone torch on each side. This way when the hibaches are powered, the turntable also gets powered, and I'm gonna get this signal and I'll take it from here and I'll send it to the gearbox powering the bellow to stoke the fire. And I'm also gonna use this timer for a block dispenser for the cooking time. So I just need a torch under that, and then we're gonna make a vertical monostable circuit. So to do that I'm gonna place a torch on both sides here. When there's a full block, this is gonna, you see that, unpower the torch. With a delayer it will also go to this torch, and now we'll get above. The signal will go Let me just make some room. There we go. The torches are under this block here and under here. So here I'm gonna place a torch, and here I'm gonna place some wire. This way, when the signal will go from this torch, this wire will turn off quickly, and after that the other side will turn back on, and this is gonna make our monostable circuit. I'm gonna have just a pulse here when I have a conductive block placed just like that. So a monostable circuit, instead of being on the ground, it's vertical to get the signal up. And I'll take this signal to go to first the regular piston, because I have, if you don't remember the previous episode, I have a regular piston pushing 2 bricks, and the sticky piston pushing all of the 3 bricks block back, and then dragging back this block here to get the hole in front of the kiln. So a pulse to the regular piston, and after that with a 4 tick delay into the other, the sticky one, piston. 1, 2, oopsie, and 4. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, no, just 3. There we go. And with a longer delay into the block dispenser here. I don't want to place a redstone wire here because I have a gearbox right under. That's why I've placed some random brick blocks here. That's where the gearbox are, so I don't unpower the gearbox accidentally. So let's take the signal from... I should take it from here actually. Like that, and with an even longer delay going into a torch, and no, damn, I can't place a block above. Then let's take it even before, from here. I'm gonna use that for my first delay. This way I just have to place 1 here, and I need 2 more. 1 here to the block with the torch, and 1 last to the block dispenser. And this way, nope, a bit too short, I guess. Why do I have so much signals? I know. That's because my I forget that my redstone torches are going here, 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 and here, and powering the block above, so I need to make sure that I don't have redstone above the torch from my timer. That should do it. So let's get back up and see where this is fucking up. So I should place a delayer here. If I place a delayer, I won't have any trouble. Just hoping the delay will be long enough. Let's check. Back, and then the dispenser places the block. Let's see it one more time. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. This should do it. And there we go. So if this was pottery, oh, I think I have some here. Yep. Need to. There we go. Now it should cook. Yep. I think that the timing for the cooking with 3 hibatchis is the closest I could get. As you can see, when the urn is made, it really quickly gets pushed into the water, and after that the next one will start cooking as well and pop up as soon as it's finished. Yep, perfect timing on that. So for 3 batches, a turntable on the 3rd setting with 2 torches, and going to a block dispenser with 4 non-conductive blocks and a 5th one starting your signal. And that's it for the kiln. Now I just have to place my water, my lever for the to choose which side of which kiln will be fed by the unfired pottery from the Archimedes crew, and start to come up with a design for the pottery system. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll get back to you a bit later. Okay, well, 1 hour later I think I came up with the final design for how it's gonna look. I tried to keep a bit of bricks to keep the kiln spirit, and try to hide as best as I could the Archimedes screw, and I've placed my lever to switch between kiln number 1 or number 2 when I'm placing the unfired pottery, with a light signal of which one is being loaded. And timer for the under this button I have a knowledge connected to a turntable, and oops, looks like I did something stupid with water somewhere. Maybe here. So yeah, I have I had a turntable that I'm gonna connect back right now. There we go. With 2 torch, and that's sending a signal to my Archimedes screw, and also from here to a block dispenser with 5 blocks, 4 non-conductive and 1 conductive, and this way when I press the button, the turntable over there starts rotating and sends signals to the Archimedes screw. Let's do that again. I think I forgot some wire somewhere. What did I do? Oh yeah, like that, and with the delay, and over here that should be it. Let's check one last time. Okay, just gonna fix that, be right back. Okay, there we go. I just forgot to place 1 block, and when I started the Archimedes screw, the water washed away most of the redstone, but now that's fixed. It wasn't that bad to fix. So as I was saying, I have my timer for the Archimedes screw, so that's the knowledge, as long as all of the dispensers from the Archimedes screw, and the same signal also goes to this block dispenser with 5 blocks, that's the timer, to top the Archimedes screw automatically after for 15 seconds, maybe something like that. And if I place my wall above, oh, and yeah, also I have a sticky piston under this block, this nether brick block here, to raise it as long as the Archimedes screw is working. That's this one, and is connected to the same knowledge. So let's say I'm gonna fit the dispenser on the left with 64 and 41 blocks. Then I just start it. The items will go up, raised by the block from the block dispensers, and then go into this water here. The block right under is part of the Archimedes screw. Then we'll go here, fall in the water below, and then go into the hoppers, which are feeding the block, the second one right there. And as you can see, all of my blocks ended up in the dispensers. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stop that here. I didn't had really much time to play for all this week. When I'm recording this video, it's December the 30th, and I'm gonna try to upload it before the new year. But if I don't, it's probably because I didn't have time to render and upload it. So if we are before the year 2012, well, then have a nice New Year party and have fun. And if I'm too late for that, well then, Happy New Year's to all of you guys. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you soon. Have a nice time, and bye bye.